How you doing, guys?
What's up, everybody?
Well, this is gonna be the Resident Evil 7 trailer review from E3.
So let's take a look at that.
Okay, all right, go.
All right, let's go.
She's back.
Go tell Aunt Rhodey. Go tell Aunt Rhodey. Go tell Aunt Rhodey that everybody's dead. I was raised in a deep, dark hole, a prisoner with no parole. They locked me up and took my soul. I called to him and he will come. She'll run to him like he's the one. His arms outstretched, but when she's done, he'll be torn apart. Go tell Aunt Rhodey. 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 Go tell Aunt Rhodey that everybody's
Yeah, now I get it. I get why you didn't really care too much.
Well, no, I mean, okay, so
I'm confused.
no, this trailer doesn't show anything.
Okay.
Like, so it looks like so I saw a couple different things, and it looks like it's gonna be first person.
I saw Outlast in my mind.
That's a new. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, dude. It's just very, very different. I didn't understand what they were trying to convey. It's called Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
In a mansion.
I actually don't know if it's made by Capcom this time around,
Oh.
which is important to know. Actually, you want to look it up real quick?
Yeah, hold on. We're gonna pause.
And it is.
It is Capcom. Okay.
So there's a couple different things here. It looks to be first person. The trailer doesn't show you that. It also doesn't. I mean, it
Looks like
conveys-
you're not a badass with a gun.
Yeah, I don't know what
It was
you
like
are.
survival.
It looked like you were detectives or people looking for
Somewhere
something.
you weren't supposed to be in this house.
Right.
And, like sneaking around. 'Cause
Exactly.
That scene where the one ran by, I asked you, I'm like, do these zombies like possibly know what they're doing? Like, do they have a conscience? And you're telling me about the different viruses that was in the game. So if this is Resident Evil 7, it's Capcom. It has to. I mean, unless they're completely just throwing 6 and before out the window, but it has to continue with the story that they have.
No, not really, because some of them don't even
Do you guys
tie
feel
in together
I
necessarily.
thought they did that at
Just
the
threw
end
it
of
away
6.
from you?
Like, they all tied in at the end. Like, all the characters throughout the game.
I didn't play 6.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know.
One thing I
Oh,
noticed
here
in
come us,
6,
here
I
come
didn't
us.
play it either, but people told me, it's like, yeah, it's like the conclusion.
But it's an action game, dude.
It turned into complete action because you saw the guy that was in 4 and then the guy that was in another one. They were in the same. They were in 6. And then,
Well, like in 5, for example, 5 had a slight tie-in because of the character names, but they weren't. Besides that, like 5 was off somewhere else, man.
It was in
completely
Africa.
yeah, it was completely different, and people were being affected by this virus because of the Umbrella Corporation.
Well, it's like
basically
different
dumped-
stories of this company that keeps fucking up.
Yeah,
apparently.
and then do you remember the one that's set in like Mexico or something?
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4, I think.
No, I thought that one was like in a village.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that was Mexico.
Yeah,
Oh,
set in
okay,
Mexico. Everything was in Spanish.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Dude,
was
or it was set somewhere where people spoke Spanish at least. I don't know if it was Mexico, but what do you call it? It was important to know that this game just didn't really convey Resident Evil to me.
Completely felt
Shit.
like something
Yeah,
else.
it felt like every other horror game that is what Evil Within was one of them.
Honestly, I didn't know it was Resident Evil until it said Resident Evil. I was like, "What?"
You could have told me
I
it
was
was
just
some
like,
other game. Yeah.
I thought it was a new IP.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh."
yeah, you could have told me it was something totally different.
and
I would have never thought.
Yeah, I would have believed it.
So also,
Didn't really tell too much, so I can't really say too much about it. Like,
I miss the old Resident Evil with the freakiness and it had a very unique story behind what was happening. It wasn't post-apocalyptic,
yeah,
and it was very secluded to certain parts. Like you went somewhere, and in that place, it was freaky zombie town.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And like some people were more aware than others. Some zombies were more aware than others. Some zombies were leaders. Some zombies were just creepers and just hanging out. It was very interesting, and it was freaky as heck. And there was some mutant
Like, I'm
crocodiles and mutant sharks and mutant. Dude, it was just. That's the Resident Evil that I miss.
yeah.
This I don't know what this was. Some dog decaying.
I love such a
Some food, some rotten food on the
tone.
a
table.
horror,
Music.
creepy
Watch
things
out for
walking
that
around.
mutant mold.
It was just kind of it didn't catch my
It's a
fancy.
healing.
But there was
You
a
have a
game.
fancy? I didn't
I
know.
have a little fancy. You could tickle if you get it the right way.
Little one?
Just a little one.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what's a fancy?
Well, you have a little one apparently. I have a big one.
There's a game that I thought I saw was Resident
Changes the
Evil
subject.
that was like a multiplayer. Didn't you see something like that not too long ago? Oh, I gotta find it. We'll see if I find it. I'll put a video on that.
What do you mean there was a multiplayer?
It was like a shooter game, and there were zombies that you had to dodge while you're shooting. It's not the old one. They did an old one like it, but it's a new one that's coming out.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
You guys need to be
We'll see
near
what's
me
going
when I
on with
activate
that.
it.
But
Resident Evil
what did
7.
your overall feelings on it?
I really can't say anything because I was like, the trailer didn't really tell me too much. And all it kind of showed me was a Last of Us effect, or not Last of Us, Outlast, where you're defenseless. You have to be stealthy. And it's gonna be jump scares, type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And sure, a story may unravel, but I mean, I just won't go in the house.
Alright, I'm gonna use my super.
That's just it.
Yeah, it was
I just-
some of the last scenes, like the person in the window, all that just made it seem like a creepy movie.
I do.
Not
See,
Resident
I do
Evil.
see. There's a bunch of gameplay released because it's a day later. You want to watch it a little bit?
Well, a lot of it is VR actually.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
I see some here that aren't VR, but I kinda,
yeah, it's first person, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, well, that's pretty much it. I really don't have anything much else to say on Resident Evil.
Hold on.
It hasn't been.
Let's pause this real quick. Let's see this gameplay real quick.
Okay, we'll come back.
Hold on.
Your hand. Go with us. Ow! Keep still. God damn it.
Okay, so
change exactly what we thought.
yeah, so we watched the beginning hour demo, or
Tried watching. I got scared just by watching it.
yeah, you got scared. It's actually surprisingly. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and backtrack a little bit.
Yeah.
I actually feel like it's a lot more like Resident Evil than I thought it was. For example, the finding of items and using them for later,
Yeah.
or finding different routes, or finding different ways to do the one thing is a very old Resident Evil way of doing things. And the big difference I feel like between what I saw is that it's definitely more of a the old Resident Evil. The way it scared you was sounds and creepy monsters that you had to fight, and the idea that you were in danger of dying because you had low health, or because
you're
you
just
had
vulnerable.
Yeah, you were vulnerable, or you had to get a plant to heal you, or you were low on ammo. It was almost a survival horror game.
Yeah.
This is more Resident Evil
survival mystery.
No, it's like a fear,
Yeah.
without the guns.
Yeah.
Where like it's more of a but you're no, you know what? It's more like Outlast.
Yeah, I'd still stick with that.
Yeah,
but it's
Outlast
not
is-
bad. I'm not saying like a bad thing. It was just like that's what I saw it.
Yeah, because it's definitely it uses sounds and everything and to scare you, but it also uses like the classic like something moved and you don't know what.
Yeah.
You don't know what moved it, or something bumped it or bumped the TV on louder and you don't know what did that.
Yeah.
And so those were not normally things that happen in Resident Evil, but I can see that they're using that to create a creepier vibe. At the same time, they're putting you right in the middle of the action instead of before where you had a third person view, like a bird eye view, depending on which game you're playing, and you can basically know what's around the corner, or the way they did it is they limited you on being able to look around. You simply walked into the room and you could move the character, but you wouldn't move the angle. You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
That's how they limited you, the
hated
creepiness.
that because then that's what creates the fear. Because like I just want to see around the corner, but it won't let me.
No, you can't do that. That's the old Resident Evils were like that. This one, it's like you're going head first into it.
It's like you scare yourself because you fucked up.
Yeah, and
Like, that's all on
it
you,
seems
in a
like
way.
there's gonna be like multiple ways of doing something, which is a little bit new because, well, actually no, that's just maybe the demo.
That it could be the demo.
I think you would follow whatever. I think
You did.
Whatever you did was follow with how the story developed. I think, but yeah, this is really freaking interesting. Actually, this one looks.
Now you're interested.
Yeah, this one looks way better than I thought it would, and
Yeah.
I really want to play this.
So
is that a PlayStation 4 exclusive? I freaking hope not.
I don't think so. I honestly
No,
don't.
because not all the other Resident Evils.
It's
Yeah.
not PlayStation 4 exclusive.
So okay, I'm really freaking excited for this now. I really want to play it, and we changed our minds.
Yep. We might do a playthrough of it, and I might just shit my pants.
That looked awesome, dude. I really want to play that. All right, guys. Tell us what you thought, and I know we kind of switched around, but yeah.
But it was well worth the switch.
Yeah, go ahead and watch the beginning play demo if you can't play it, because I think it's exclusive on PS4 right now.
Yeah.
So if you can't play it, obviously go ahead and watch the video. I recommend it. It's really interesting. Just don't get too scared.
Give us a like, comment if you want to play it too, and don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you guys later.
Burp, 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 burp.